What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Sports Talk with Broads, and what we have here today is a little bit of a Flyers Winnipeg Jets action, and the Flyers we're on a 0-4-1 stretch before this game, and they snap it with a 2-1 victory. Now, before we begin, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, comment if you'd like to, because I enjoy speaking with you guys, and wow, was this not huge for the Flyers' momentum moving forward? Now, we had a little bit of a situation before the game begins. You have Robert Haig out, Johnny Oduya out. Now, Haig is going to be out for about 2 weeks, so they call up Travis Sanheim. And what did I say about that last episode? This needed to be done, even though I kind of bashed on the Manning and the Andy McDonald. I said we needed to bring up some defense because it was bad, and Lyon played great last game, and I said that we should start him again, but Hackstall gives the nod back to Mrazek because we traded for this man to pretty much do what we needed him to do this playoff run, have a veteran-like goaltender, so we bring him in again, and he plays fantastic. Now, looking at some of the forward lines today, Raffl, Filppula, and Simmons on that third line. And the fourth line was Laterra, Lawton, and Reed. We stuck with Reed. He hasn't played much at all this year, and Hackstall says he thinks we played fantastic with him against the Bruins. We just did not get it done. So looking at this game, nothing occurred really in the first period. No goals were scored, 0-0 after the first. And then 5 minutes and 40 seconds into the second period, there was a delayed penalty called. The Flyers get a little setup after Mrazek goes to the bench. Claude Giroux with time and space and a lot of poise, sitting there stick handling, thinking, what should I do? What should I do? His answer, let's rip it top shelf where mama hides the cookies to take a 1-0 lead. Beautiful goal by Claude Giroux, puts it top shelf, and it was fantastic, assisted by Filppula and Wayne Simmons. About 3 minutes later, Andrew McDonald joins the rush on his backhand, puts a nice little puck on net. It looks like he gets stoned by Winnipeg's goalie. The play goes out for another minute or two, and then the horn sounds. And I'm thinking, well, what the hell is that? Well, the NHL reviewed the play, and the goalie's glove was behind the goal line. So the goal counts. 2-0 lead for the Philadelphia Flyers. That was assisted by Nolan Patrick and Voracek. Patrick continuing to play fantastic with that second line, along with Voracek grabbing another assist. So 2-0 going into the third period. And somebody who stood out to me tonight throughout this point of the game was that fourth line. Matt Reed had a lot of chances. There was a point where he kind of intercepted a pass from a D to D from Winnipeg, picks it off and goes on an opportunity. Now, he kind of put himself in a bad position going backhand there, but still, he got the jump going, he made the play, and then that fourth line was cycle and popped it out to the high slot. He had a grade A scoring chance. Matt Reed, coming from a guy, myself, who was in the position that has to battle for their spot every night, I respect it. He is proving himself a little bit, but the player of the night who hasn't scored or anything, obviously Claude Giroux getting points and all that, that's great, had to be Laterra. He was all over the place. This team played fantastic on the penalty kill all night long until, the third period, which is where we will go right now. Konechny takes a bad penalty in the third period, his second of the night, and they end up cashing in. Line A, who was fantastic, his 40th of the year power play goal, assisted by Paul Stastny and Blake Wheeler to make it 2-1 with about 9 minutes into that period. So there was about 11 minutes left in the game at that point, which is when we play how we need to play, and 2-1 was the final score, and we get a huge 2 points. But so Konechny takes a bad penalty. Our coach, Hackstall, ends up sitting him late in the game because he doesn't trust him to not take another penalty. He took Konechny off the first line, put Voracek up there. So at one point late in the game, it was Claude Giroux, Sean Couturier, and Voracek. I don't think Konechny had a bad game, but when you're taking late penalties and you're taking bad penalties in the third period, when you need crucial 2 points, you got to do something about it. There was a play, Konechny was in the corner. Now, this is a good play by him. Paul Stastny ends up taking him down in the corner, And he was pissed that there was no call. He was obviously frustrated. What's he do? On the same exact shift, you have Line coming up the wall, and he rocks him clean, and the place goes crowd. Konechny's a fantastic player. He fits Philadelphia 100%. He just fits the kind of work ethic that we are. He's a great player. But when you're taking tough penalties, like I said, Dave Haxtell made the absolute right move. Now looking at other things with this game, you have Lindblom, again, still playing on that second line left side. He is about at 16 scoring chances, but just can't bury any. They will continue to come. He's got a great playing style. He's playing well with Voracek and Nolan Patrick on that second line. He has a ton of scoring chances, and I know Haxtell has a ton of trust in him, so that is fine. He will continue to play there as long as his chances continue. There will be a time where he will start cashing in and getting goals. There will absolutely be a time, and our commentator even stated when he got to the AHL, it was the same exact way. He struggled early to actually bury the puck, but he was getting a ton of chances, which is great to see. So, when I look at this game and we take the positives out of it and the overall out of it, we snap a 0-4-1 streak. That is huge. We needed that. We needed to find a way. And Claude Giroux got interviewed after the game, and this is what I've been saying. It's great that we've been playing awesome, but at this time of the year, there's no moral victories and you need to get the points. And I said the same exact thing. It's awesome that we're playing good, but when you're not getting points this late, it doesn't matter. One of the things he did say, though, that I was like, was we played great in Boston, but there was a lucky goal there late at the end. And I'm thinking, that wasn't really lucky. They were on us in the third. We didn't tie up our men. That wasn't lucky. That was not lucky. But regardless, it doesn't matter. We got 2 points against Winnipeg in our barn at a 1 o'clock afternoon game, and we needed it. Looking at the standings, where the Fly guys fall right now, tied with Washington with 81 points. And we have the Las Vegas Golden Knights coming into Philadelphia on Monday night. We got to continue this streak. Peter Mrazek played fantastic. Let's continue rocking and rolling with him. If he continues to play that way, then we have success coming. And that is the truth. If he plays like he did tonight and not like the last three games that he played, I think we'll be in great shape with this team. We just got to keep riding this confidence wave, because tonight we played with confidence. We played great overall as a team, starting with the back end, starting with the goaltender, and moving all the way up with the forwards to our fourth line playing fantastic. And when you have 4 lines rolling, it's going to be tough to stop this squad. So, hey, here we are. I said we had confidence. I still had confidence in this team. I still think we have something with this squad. I was just a little nervous with that pretty much 5-game losing streak. But this is when there's enough games to turn it around and ride this streak out. Let's see what happens. With that being said, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, comment if you'd like to, because I enjoy speaking with you guys. Thank you so much for listening, and I will see you next time.